with Hailbound Designs and Sublimation and more. And as promised, I said that once we reached 100 subscribers that I would do a tutorial on how to do this cool effect, adding images to letters by using the clipping mask feature in Adobe Photoshop. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to have it width 14, height 500. My resolution, I want that set to 300, and I want it to be RGB. It's 16-bit, and my background is going to be white. I'm going to hit OK. Next, I'm going to type my daughter's name here, and I'm choosing to use Impact font. It's a pretty good font, really big and bold, but yet not too fat, and does exactly be able to place those images in there really well. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to start placing the images. Basically, you're going to do a file, place, and you're going to choose your folder. I think the hardest part about this is getting all your images together that you want to use. So I've already gotten some images here of my daughter. I'm going to go ahead and place her team photo picture there. And what you're going to do is you're going to kind of size it to where it fits the letter, and it's not going to fit perfectly. You're going to hit enter, and now we're going to clip mask this photo into the text. So what you're going to do is hold down your Alt key while toggling between the image and her name. So as you can see, we have to fix it a little bit to show her, maybe move it around. Alright. Alright, and that looks good. Go ahead and hit enter. We're going to do our next image. So you go to File, Place, and I'm going to use this image right here. Going to size it. We think looks good. Hit enter, and then Alt, holding down the Alt key while toggling between the new image and the previous image. As you can see, we might need to move it over a little bit. Now, if this image doesn't look good here and you wanted to move it somewhere else, you could. So this image might look good over here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and work on another image now. So go to File, Place, and let's find another one. I think I'm going to use this one. That L. Get it in there, hit enter, hold down your Alt key, toggle your mouse between the current image and the previous image, and then you can kind of adjust. Now, do you see where this image is overflowing onto the Y and the E right there? That's easy to fix. Click on your eraser tool, click anywhere in click on your image, which is the last one, and then click on the image, and it's going to say this smart object must be rasterized before proceeding. Just hit OK on that, and what that's going to do is allow us to go ahead and start erasing and removing those pieces. So I don't show the size of my eraser. That's easy. Hit your cap locks key, and that will show you how big your eraser is. You don't want it too big or it'll start erasing the image you want left there. Okay, so we got that done. So now I'm going to hit File and Place again, and we're going to choose another image for this Y. I think I'm going to choose this image right here. Hit enter to place it. Hold down your Alt key, toggle between the current image and the previous image. Chose my selection key, my selection icon there to move it around. I'm going to kind of move her around. I don't want her head cut off too much. and that looks pretty good. Hit enter, and again we have to remove some of this excess, so click on your layer over here, which is that image, hit your eraser tool, click in there, and that's when you're going to be asked if you want to rasterize. Hit OK, and then just start erasing. Okay, then go to File, Place, and we're going to do these S's. Let's see. Let's try this one. Hit enter. Hold down your Alt key. Toggle between this current image and your previous image. Click on your selection tool. Even if you needed to rotate the image a little bit, you can. Alright, now say you didn't like that image at all, the way it fits there. You can't move it to another letter because the other letter's in S2. You can just click on the layer over here and then hit your trash can icon at the bottom and delete it, and we can start over. So File, Place, and we're going to try a different one, maybe this one. Let's place that in there. Hold down your Alt key, toggle it between this current image and your previous image again. There we go. And as you can see, it overlaps again. So click on your erase, click in there, hit OK, and let's get that out of there. One more image, hit File, Place, and let's try this one. See if that works. Enter. Alt key, toggle between this image and your previous. Click on your selection tool. And this, we're going to be cutting it close with our face, but you get the idea. Hit enter. We need to get rid of that excess. Click on the layer if it's not selected. Hit your eraser tool, click in there. Hit OK on rasterizing, and go ahead and erase to remove those extra. Okay, so we've got all the images placed. Now to give it a little extra, let's go ahead and outline it. So what you want to do is click on your name layer, click your FX tool. I'm going to hit stroke, and as you can see, we want to kind of just see what the stroke looks like. You can play with the colors on this. Her high school colors are gold. I think I prefer black. And you can change how big you want the outline. I just want it a little bit, so I think 10 is going to be perfect. You can change it if you want it inside, which looks good, or center. Just kind of changes it around. I'm going to leave it on outside. Now, while you're in the layer styles, you can also choose some other options. You can hit bevel. This gives it a little of that 3D effect. Sometimes on pictures you don't want to put too much of that. So just click on the bevel and emboss, and you can kind of change your settings around. Change it down to a little bit, maybe make it a 10. Gives it just a little bit, soften it up a little more. Alright, you can add a drop shadow. Click on blend mode as normal. Hit your spread. You can do your distance. Make it bigger, smaller, whatever you like. The opacity, you can change that as well. And that's how you do this cool effect. If you haven't already, don't forget to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please join us on our Facebook group, Sub and More. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.